can't fuck this up. Like, you really can't fuck it up. If you go to every single class and you do what they say, you're going to make money. And then here's the thing, guys. I think there's a lot of money to be made with what's going on, even though there's some terrible things going on in the world. Obviously, we got what's going on in Gaza. We got the war going on in Lebanon. There is a full-fledged war right now. Israel literally just had a ground assault on Lebanon a couple of days ago. They invaded. People are dying on both sides, right? Casualties are in the hundreds on both perspectives. And then you have, obviously, the presidential election that's going to come in about 30-some days. Then you got the conflict in Ukraine and Russia. Depending on who takes office, if Trump takes office, you're going to see a huge surge in cryptocurrency because, obviously, J.D. Vance is super pro-crypto. Trump said when he gets in, he's going to fire Gary Gensler immediately, I think, at the head of the SEC.
Hopefully he does.
And, and then here's the thing. If Kamala wins, well, crypto might dip, but then you can make some money on that if you know what you're doing, right? So I think having these guys in your corner, especially right now, guys, we're literally on the verge of an election and we got two different wars going on. Cryptocurrency, there's going to be money to be made. I hate to say this, but when there's blood in the streets, it's time to eat. And you can definitely make some moves.
Also, Miguel mentioned being flexible and being mobile. Guys, let's say you're from a different country, you need to move back for whatever reason, you want just to get away from the madness in America. You can leave with your money in hand. Not directly, but through a wallet. And the best part is, guys, if you need to escape, it's mobile at all times. So listen, you got gold, silver, money, and crypto, but crypto's going to be there for you no matter what you do, or no matter where you go. So
we know plenty of people where like they've had trouble for like there's a lot of people in a lot of foreign countries where they have trouble getting their hands on dollars. You know, their local currency is crap. But imagine your local currency is so crap that you want dollars. Imagine.
Yeah.
It's that bad. So we've had guys that moved from countries that sold a lot of their assets and into, like, let's just say Ethereum, and then bought a bunch of stable coins to hold their value in dollar, and then moved countries, and then were able to relocate themselves and figure out a whole new lifestyle. We have tons of people that have done that. Usually our foreign guys, really, and it just kind of gives you such a sort of thing, like where like you're able to take your local currency, whatever country you're in, convert it into something that actually goes up in value, and also every other currency is competing against the dollar. Every currency is trying to become cheaper than the dollar in order for the countries to be export basically centric and stuff. So they want a weaker currency, so it seems like a deal, so they can export more to the United States or across the planet and stuff. So if the dollar's weakening, every other currency on the planet's weakening even more, trying to compete against the dollar. It's
important that people know that, like, thanks to the cough pandemic and everything else like that, every currency has taken a hit to some degree. I mean, the Japanese yen went down significantly. The only currency that went up, surprisingly enough, was the Russian ruble.
The world's in trouble, man.
Yeah, so, but yeah, guys, I mean, the U.S. dollar is still very strong. So, holding cryptocurrency in the U.S. dollar is a smart way to go, especially if you want to be an expatriate and you want to move. But I think in the next 3 months, we're going to see some huge changes in the world. Obviously, it's a presidential election. There's conflicts going on in the Middle East and then obviously in Ukraine. And who knows what the hell's going to happen with China and Taiwan. Guys, I mean, this is a time, there's a lot of volatility right now in the world. So that means that there's going to be volatility in markets, which means there's some money that can absolutely be made, man. I think this is one of the most important quarters to get into this course. Seriously, I don't think I've seen this much turbulence and crazy stuff going on, which is fantastic. If you're a fucking you analyze the markets, you're a cryptocurrency, you're in a stock market, like, there's some money to be made, guys.
And when they tell you to buy, you don't buy. When they say, basically, like, when they're telling you to go buy is when you shouldn't buy.
It's too late.
It's too late.
It's too late. These guys will tell you a month in advance when to buy, though.
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely.
So
absolutely not. Go ahead, Charlie.
I just want to throw one data stat in there. This is a shout out to Bob Lucas, who came up with the 60-day cycles for Bitcoin, because we look at the 4-year cycles overall in crypto, but a lot of people forget that you can break that down.
Do you want us to pull it up on screen, or do you want to pull it up on screen for the people?
I'll just mention it verbally because it's a really easy thing to explain, which is if you look at the 60-day cycles, or AKA the Lucas cycles, and you look at them since 2017, when we're in a downtrend or a bearish trend, it's what we call a left translated cycle, where the high happens before day 30, and then if it's a right translated cycle, the high happens after day 30. Right, so the midpoint of the cycle. Now, since March, we've had 3 left translated cycles where the high was around day 19 to 24. And that's why we've been, kind of popping up and then going to downtrend since then. But the stat is, or the key metric is, with that, even in bear markets and bull markets, we've never had more than 4 left translated cycles in a row, meaning 4 bearish downtrend cycles. So right now, if we go down into the election, this would be our 4th left translated cycle in a row, which means since we're in a bull market, after that, we generally explode out of that pattern and break to the upside. So that tells us sometime around, I would say, we got a couple chances for new all-time highs on Bitcoin. The earliest chance would be around, I would say, like the middle of October. So like the 21st to the 31st of October, somewhere towards the end of the month is our first chance to break new all-time highs. If we don't do it by then the next chance is basically Thanksgiving to the early part of December. That's probably the most likely period where we start breaking out. And the absolute latest
we'll have a new president by then too.
Sorry?
We're going to have a new president by then.
Exactly. And then the last part where if we're really like accumulating a long time under 75,000, the last area before we break out would be mid-January, which would be right around the inauguration. So it's pretty much just a matter of time now. And it's like, okay, how soon does it happen versus, how much does geopolitical stuff kind of keep it hold back a little bit? But yeah, we're right on the cusp there of breaking up to the.
What's beautiful? I'm looking right now. We only got 700 plus people watching on YouTube, and then another 1,300 or so on Rumble, and then a couple hundred over here on CastleClub, or 100 something. You know what's funny, guys? You guys are gonna get to the curve. You guys are literally ahead of the curve. Like a lot of other people, right? The fucking brokies are gonna tune in for the after hours. Watch us talk to some fucking dumb bimbos, whatever the fuck it may be. And you guys are getting the sauce right now on how to make money, how to get yourself in a position where you can make some fucking money. You guys are gonna take advantage of the market and be able to fucking, really seize this opportunity. I mean, I saw that Roaring Kitty, that guy that trades the GameStop stocks. He came back. Like, bro, if that guy can make money fucking holding on to GameStop fucking stocks, you guys tell me you can't make money on cryptocurrency? Are you fucking kidding me? You want fucking diamond hands? Are we going to lose to diamond hands?
Paper hands.
We're going to lose to this fucking loser out there in Massachusetts somewhere with the fucking weird long hair? Diamond hands! You guys are going to let that nigga make more money than y'all? Like, bro, what the fuck is going on here, man?
True.
There's way more money to be made in cryptocurrency if you're not a fucking idiot. How are these stock guys being the shit out of so many people? David Heads, bro, we can absolutely clean house and make a bunch more fucking money than these guys. And you just gotta fucking take action, man.
And as a guy that loves women of all kinds and also protects in women, I will say this: when your money's on point, it is way easier to have access and also will have good experiences. However, if you're brokey, you get the bottom barrel of the cut. So what do you want, man? You want to get hoes? Get the money first. Just saying.